So we're gonna ease off some of the downward facing dogs. If you would still like to take them, you are most welcome, but I'm keeping my socks on at least, so we'll see. We're starting. We're gonna start standing.
Chair. Oh.
No, just standing. Palms facing forward, shoulders relaxed, jaw relaxed. Just come into yourself for the moment. And start to take a few really deep breaths. Try and get your breath all the way down to your feet. And then we'll inhale, bring the arms all the way up overhead. Exhale, let them come down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, down. One more time. Inhale, big reach overhead. And exhale, relax the arms, big circle. And a few circles coming forward. And opening the chest as the arms come down and back. And coming to a bit of a wider stance. We're going to do our standing crunches, but first we're just going to do arms. Leave the legs alone. So inhale, reach right arm up. Exhale, almost like you're bringing your hand down to your knee. You don't actually have to if you don't want to. Just like a little downward twist. Inhale, reach open. Exhale, reach for your knee. Inhale, open. Exhale, reach. Back to center, a little wiggle or shake or twist. And we'll take left. Inhale, left arm up. And exhale, reach for your right knee. Inhale, big open stretch. And exhale, twist. Inhale, open. Exhale, twist. Back to center and twist or wiggle or shake. And then we'll go into our full standing crunches. So right hand, left leg, inhale to reach. Exhale, crunch your elbow towards your knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, reach. And exhale, crunch. Other side, left hand, right leg, inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, reach. Exhale. Reach. And crunch. And then to our wider stance. Right away, getting into our horse pose, starting to warm up. You can do a little dynamic pose, moving a little back and forth, or hold static, or come up a little bit, sink down again. Just feel where your hips are at the beginning of practice. And then reach for the ground, straighten your knees, forward fold if you can, see where your hamstrings are at. And bend your knees, sink your hips down, reach your arms all the way up, coming into a very strong horse pose here. And slowly rise up. Step to the front of your mat. Whoop. Inhale, arms up, reach. And exhale, bend your knees, fold. Inhale to plank. And exhale to lower. Inhale, little baby cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale, back up to plank. And from here, doing our little bear walk back up to the front of the mat. So just on your toes, very slowly, try and keep your hips steady. You get to the front, inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Oh. Inhale, swing your arms up, reach. Exhale, bend your knees down to the mat. Inhale to plank. Exhale to lower. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale, plank. And this time, exhale, right foot up. Inhale, rise up to high lunge. Oh, sorry, I skipped the downward dog.
Oh my.
We went from plank straight to lunge. Yeah, up to the top of your mat. Sorry, into a lunge. I should have been more clear. Changing things up today. You can. That's a three-legged plank. Okay, maybe next time. And hands to the mat. Switch legs. So inhale to plank. And then exhale, left leg to the front of your mat for low lunge. Inhale, rise up, high lunge. And arms coming down to the mat. Inhale to plank. And exhale, bear walk to the front of the mat. And you get your feet underneath you. Inhale, come all the way up. And exhale, hands to heart. Bend your knees, swing your arms. Inhale to reach. Exhale, bend your knees, crouch or fold. Inhale to plank. Exhale to lower. Inhale, cobra or baby cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale, plank. And again, right foot steps up. So coming to our low lunge again. This time, bring your knee down. Inhale, come up to a low crescent lunge. And exhale, bring your hands down to the mat. Lift up your left knee and jump switch. Left leg forward. And right knee down to the mat. Low crescent, inhale, lift up your arms. And exhale, hands to the mat. Lift up your right knee and jump switch again. Rise up to high lunge, so your right foot should be forward here. And then hands back down to the mat. Inhale to plank. And exhale to lower. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale, press up to plank. And exhale, left foot forward to the top of the mat. Put your right knee down. Inhale, low crescent lunge again. Exhale, hands to the mat. Lift up your right knee and jump switch. Right leg forward again. Put your left knee down. Low crescent lunge, inhale to rise up. Exhale, hands back down to the mat. Lift up your left knee and jump switch again. Inhale, rise up, high lunge. Exhale, hands to the mat. Inhale to plank. And bear walk up to the front of your mat. When you get to the top, inhale to rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Bend your knees, swing your arms. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold or crouch. Inhale to plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale, plank. And exhale, right foot steps forward to the front of the mat again. Inhale, rise up, whoop, to your high lunge. Don't fall. And exhale, open up, warrior two. Reach forward with your right hand, up and back for peaceful warrior. And then come back to your warrior two. On your next inhale, shift back into high lunge, so pivot onto your toes of your left foot. And exhale, hands to the mat. Inhale to plank. Right away, exhale, left foot steps up. Inhale to rise up to high lunge. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Reach your left hand forward and then up and back, peaceful warrior on this side. And come back to warrior two for a moment. Before you inhale to high lunge. And exhale, hands to the mat. Inhale to plank. And bear walk up to the front. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Bend your knees, swing your arms. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold or crouch. Inhale to plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale, plank. And exhale, right foot up to the front of the mat. Inhale as you rise up to high lunge. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Reach forward, up and back with your right hand. Peaceful warrior here. And we'll come back to our warrior two. This time, reach forward with the right hand and come into extended side angle. Right forearm on top of right thigh, just above the knee. Inhale, back up to warrior two for a moment. And exhale, hands to the mat. Pivot on your back foot. Woo. Coming through plank, right away with the left side, left foot up. Inhale, rise up to high lunge. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Reach forward with your left hand, up and back, peaceful warrior. Come back to your warrior two. And then again, reaching forward, this time left hand forward, coming into extended side angle on this side. Inhale, back to warrior two for a moment. And exhale, hands all the way down to the mat. Inhale to plank. And exhale, bear walk up to the front. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Bend your knees, swing, inhale, reach. And exhale, crouch or fold. Inhale to plank. Exhale to lower. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale, plank. And right foot, exhale, step it forward. Inhale, high lunge. Aww. Puppy break.
Everybody into downward dog.
Oh, we have to say hi to everyone. Oh, hi. Hello.
That's okay.
Not the sanitizer.
Not a tree.
Okay, okay. Perfect. Yep, and exhale, warrior two. Oh, sorry. I forgot, the dog distracted me. Breathe at your own whim for this first little while. If I don't tell you to breathe, just make one up. Reach forward with your right hand, up and back, peaceful warrior. Back to warrior two. Reach forward with the right hand, this time coming into extended side angle. Back to warrior two. Straighten your front knee. Reach forward with the right hand, coming into triangle. So shifting your hips back towards your left side. Inhale to warrior two. And exhale, hands to the mat. Inhale to plank. And right away, exhale, left foot steps up. Inhale to high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reach forward with your left hand and back. Exhale to warrior two. I think, yep. Inhale, reach forward with your left hand. Exhale into side angle here, extended side angle. Inhale, warrior two. Straighten your front knee. Reach forward as you exhale, coming into triangle with your left foot forward. Bend your front knee, inhale to warrior two. And exhale all the way down to the mat. Inhale to plank. Exhale to lower. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale to plank. This time, if you want to come onto forearms, we're going to go into side plank on the right side. Totally up to you if you want to do forearm or wrist. I'm going to do forearm. And hold your side plank on the right for 5 seconds. Keep your hips high. Keep your shoulders stacked over your elbow or wrist. And when you're ready, come through center, moving over to side plank on the left. 5-second hold on this side. If you need to, you can put your top foot a little bit in front, give yourself a triangle. And then back through center. Take a little rest in whichever position you like. I'm choosing collapsed sphinx. You could take child's pose. Collapsed everything today. And then bring your hands back underneath your shoulders. We'll press up to plank and bear walk up to the front. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Bend your knees. Inhale to swing the arms up. Exhale, bend your knees to fold or crouch. Inhale to plank. Exhale, right foot steps up. Inhale, rise up to high lunge. Exhale, open up warrior two. Inhale, reach your right arm forward, up and back. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reach your right arm forward, come into extended side angle as you exhale here. Inhale, rise back up to warrior two. Straighten your front knee. Reach forward as you exhale, coming into Skandasana, triangle pose. Inhale, bend your front knee, warrior two. Exhale, hands down all the way to the mat. Dramatically. Inhale to plank. And exhale, switch left foot up. Inhale, rise up to high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reach forward with your left hand, up and back. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale as you reach forward with the left hand. Exhale, come into your extended side angle, right arm overhead. Inhale, back up to warrior two. Straighten your front knee. Reach forward with your left hand as you exhale, coming into triangle. Bend your front knee, inhale, warrior two. Exhale, hands all the way down dramatically. Inhale to plank. Exhale to lower. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale, coming up to plank or forearm plank. Again, side plank, starting with the right side. I'm going to take forearm. This time, hold for 10 seconds. And then switch. So left side, side plank, whichever your preferred position is, forearm, wrist. And coming back through center, we'll hold one plank here for 5 seconds. Plank or forearm plank, totally up to you. You can put your knees down if you need to. And then put your knees down. Come relax. Hands underneath shoulders. Press back up to plank. And bear walk up to the front of the mat. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. And water break. Top of the mat, feet together. Chair, yay! We always come back to the second half with chair in this session, I guess. Inhale to reach the arms, and exhale, settle back into your chair. You can stay here if you like, rise up onto the toes, and then let your heels settle back down. Shift your weight onto your left foot, step your right foot back into high lunge. Exhale, open up into warrior two. Inhale to come back to high lunge. And exhale, step back forward to your chair. Again, you can stay here or rise up onto the toes for a moment, or leave your quads something to think about. And then settle your heels back down. And transfer your weight onto your right foot. Step your left foot back. Open up into warrior two. Inhale back to high lunge. And exhale, step forward to chair. Rise up onto your toes if you like, or the balls of the feet. And let your heels settle. And then inhale, rise all the way up, straighten your knees, reach your hands. Exhale, hands to heart. Bend your knees, swing your arms up, inhale to reach. Exhale, settle back into your chair. If you'd like to, rise up onto the balls of the feet. And exhale, let your heels settle back down. Inhale, step your right foot back to high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale to chair. Inhale, rise up onto the balls of the feet. Exhale, settle back down. Transfer your weight onto your right foot. Inhale, step your left foot back to high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, chair. Inhale, rise. Woo. Exhale, don't fall as you lower. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, bend your knees, swing your arms up. Exhale, chair. Inhale, step back with your right foot. Exhale, open up warrior two. Inhale, reach forward with your left hand. Exhale, coming into extended side angle. Inhale to warrior two. Step your back foot in a little bit if you need to. And on your exhale, coming into one half moon just for a moment. And then let your back foot come back down to warrior two. Yeah, just a moment, that's all we need. Inhale back to high lunge here. Exhale, chair. Inhale, rise up onto your toes. We'll do it a few times, don't worry. And transfer weight onto your right foot. Inhale, step back to high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Reach forward with your right hand as you inhale. Exhale to extended side angle. Inhale, warrior two. Step your back foot in. Exhale, see where you get with your half moon. Woo, not far, okay. When you're ready, inhale back to warrior two. Nope, I was wrong. Inhale to high lunge. Exhale to chair. Inhale, rise onto your toes. Exhale, lower. Straighten your knees, reach up as you inhale. Exhale, hands to heart. One more time, bend your knees, swing your arms, inhale, reach. Exhale, chair. Inhale, right foot back. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reach forward with the left hand. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, warrior two. Scoot your back foot in. And exhale, however far into your half moon you get. Let your right foot come down. Inhale. Coming back to high lunge. There we go. And exhale to chair. Inhale to lift the heels. Exhale, lower them. And step your left foot back as you inhale to high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reach forward with your right hand. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale up to warrior two. Get ready. Exhale, however much half moon you get. Woo. And then right back to warrior two. Inhale through high lunge. Exhale to chair. One more time, inhale to lift the heels. Exhale, let them lower. And straighten your knees. Inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Take a few shoulder circles if you need them. The toughest part of chair. We'll get there. We'll do it with weights next time. We'll just pick up some park dogs. No puppies? Okay. Ready to make it a little more fun? Yeah, you don't have to if you don't want to. Fun is optional. But attempts are mandatory. Okay, Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale to chair. Inhale, step your right foot back. Exhale, warrior two. Switch your weight to your right foot as you shift into your side lunge towards the back of your mat. All the way down. See where your side lunge is at today. And then use your hands to walk yourself over side lunge on the left side. And come back, side lunge on the right side. From your side lunge, you can lift your hips first, or if you want to give yourself a little bounce to rise up, I'm going to cheat by lifting my hips first, about halfway, and then rising back up. As we come through, inhale to warrior two. And we're going to exhale all the way to step forward, lifting our right foot still. So you can cheat a little bit. You can take a few steps and hop in from a very small warrior two. Face the front of your mat, straighten your left leg, lift your right leg, and kick out your heel straight in front of you. Hold as long as you can. And then step it back to high lunge. From here, switching, you can either go through warrior two again, or do this fun fancy shift as seen on the internet, shifting your hips almost through a horse pose to come into your side lunge at the back of the mat again. So you're just staying a little bit lower, trying to keep your hips low. Again, use your hips, or hands, sorry, to walk yourself over side lunge on the left. And back to side lunge on the right. Lift your hips to come about halfway up. And rise all the way back up. If you want to keep your hips low, keep both knees bent and shift through, back to your high lunge. Inhale, reach. Exhale, step forward to chair. I'm very far away. Okay. Whew. If we mess up on the other side, that's fine. Inhale, rise up on your toes if you want to. Exhale, let your heels settle back down. And then other side, we'll give it a good try. Inhale, high lunge, left foot back. Exhale, warrior two. Shift your weight back into side lunge on the left, all the way down. Make this first one easy. Use your hands to walk yourself over to side lunge on the right. And then walk your hands back, side lunge on the left. Maybe lift your hips, come halfway up, and come through straight legs if you want to. Coming back into our warrior two. Maybe popping that back leg a little bit further in, because from here we're going to come straight to our 90-degree Eka Hasta something. I forgot, I'm so sorry. Inhale in your warrior two. And on your exhale, face the front of your mat, straighten your right knee, bring your left leg up, and kick out your left heel. And hold as straight a leg as you can for as long as you can. It's not very long for me, but I'm trying. And whenever you're ready, step your left foot back, high lunge. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, warrior two. And stay low to the ground this time, maybe coming through horse pose, bending both knees, getting your hips low, and then shifting your weight to the back of your mat, coming onto that left leg, left side lunge, Skandasana. Use your hands to walk yourself over, side lunge on the right. And walk yourself back, side lunge on the left. Lift your hips halfway up. Come through either the straight leg posture or keep your legs bent. And shift all the way through to high lunge. Inhale, reach your arms. And exhale, back to chair. Okay. Inhale, lift the heels if you want. Exhale, lower them. And sink a little deeper into your chair. And a little deeper. You know where we're going, so make it as slow or as quick as you like. And then settle back. For abs/hip mobility. That's two different things. Abs first, lift your right leg up. Left leg out straight, or you can keep it bent if you want to. Totally up to you, however much support you need for your lower back today. If you'd like to lift your left leg an inch or two off the ground, if you want to add a little more, lifting the head and shoulders and arms, palms facing up. And hold steady. You're 180 degrees. And your right leg is a right angle. I think. I don't remember my protractors. And reach behind your right thigh, just underneath the knee. Give yourself a little resistance, activate the hamstring. And then release your left leg down to the ground, release your head, release your shoulders, pull your right leg towards you, and stretch the hamstring. Use your right hand to grab the inside of your right ankle or foot or toe. Let your leg come out to the side. Excellent time to grab a strap or belt if you have one. And you can do some circles with the hip if you want to. You can just hold your leg. Whatever your hip needs. Yeah. And then we'll switch. So right leg down to the ground, left leg straight up in the air, 90-degree angle. You can lift your right leg an inch or two off the ground, lift your head, shoulders, and arms if you want a little more. And whichever version you're in, just breathe. And reach behind your left thigh. Interlace your fingers, give yourself a little resistance with that left hamstring. And release right leg down to the ground. Let your head and shoulders come back down. Pull your left leg towards you to stretch your left hamstring. And then use your left hand to grab the inside of left shin or ankle or toe. And do the same hip mobility on this side you did on the first side. Try to keep your right hip steady and grounded. Maybe just doing circles with the hip. And then we'll lift up both legs straight into the air. Palms facing down, tuck your thumbs under your hips. And we're going to very slowly lower our legs all the way down to the ground if you can. If they don't get all the way down, that's okay. If you need to bend your knees in order to get them down, that's also okay. However many breaths it takes you. Keep your lower back steady. If you feel a big curve, then you don't have to go down quite as far. And then we'll lift the legs again. Really pressing your lower back into the ground. 2 more, just like that. Slowly lowering, as slow as like molasses. And then lifting. You can lift slowly or just on one big exhale. 1 more, slowly lowering the legs all the way down if you can. Or to hover an inch above ground, and then letting them lift, fly, float back up to their 90 degrees. Hug your knees into your chest and rock a little bit, up and down or side to side. And then whenever you're ready, coming up to the front of the mat in our Malasana. Using the outside of your elbows to press into the inside of your knees. And then I'm going to shift. You can see a little more of what I'm actually doing. If you feel comfortable staying in your Malasana, stay here. If you feel like you can take a little bit more, open your hands up. So you're still using your elbows to press into the insides of your knees. You can get a little bit of a wider stance here. And coming up maybe an inch or 2. Seeing if you can get your hips out a little bit wider maybe. Yeah, you don't have to. It's just if you want to and if you can. And then relax, hands to the mat. Straighten your knees, walk your feet out, coming into a wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, bend your knees, rise up to horse pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend the knees, lift the arms, horse. This is really difficult in socks. Exhale, straighten the knees, fold. 1 more time, inhale, horse. Woo. Exhale, fold. This time, see if you can tilt your pelvis forward, giving your hamstrings just a little extra length. And then rise up about halfway, keep your hands on the mat, maybe scoot your feet in a little bit. Hands to hips, inhale to rise all the way up. Yeah. I'm gonna fix my socks for just a moment because wow, that is driving me nuts. Maybe next time I'll just be cold. Okay, front of the mat. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale to chair. Inhale, high lunge with the right foot back. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reach forward with the left hand. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, warrior 2. Straighten your front knee. Reach forward with the left hand. Exhale into Trikonasana, triangle. Bend your front knee. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, your best half moon attempt. And then settle back down to warrior 2. Reach forward with your left hand, coming into extended side angle. This time, if you'd like to bring your hand down to the mat, about a foot in front of your left foot and off to the pinky toe side, coming up into a little bit of a half moon from the ground. Or you can try it standing, totally up to you if you prefer the standing method. And then when you feel like you've had your fun in your half moon here, you can Bring both hands down towards the mat. Keep your right foot up as you bring it all the way through. Semi-squat and sit. I did that one very awkwardly, but we're still here in our potential elephant trunk. Ta-da! We tried. It worked really well the first time. I don't know what happened since then. So from here, hands underneath hips. You can sit on your thumbs if you need to, or use fists, or use blocks. Start to lift the hips. This is where blocks are very, very helpful just to start getting that lift. Try and use your shoulders a lot more, not just the arms. Arms want to lock and then you'll only get like an inch. If you try and imagine like you're gonna rise up from here. I'm sure you've seen a gymnast do this somewhere where they're sitting and then all of a sudden they're in a handstand. Yeah, that's what you want to imagine your shoulders doing for you. You're like, yes, we're gonna zip all the way up. These are some of those few instances where it's okay to let your lower back, or your upper back, sorry, not lower back, upper back curls in a little bit. Because if you have a straight back, you're not going to be able to get your hips up. If you feel like you've got your hips, you can start to lift a leg. Or maybe the hips and the other leg, whichever combination you like. Or you can just work on your hip mobility here. You can absolutely just work on that. Yeah, if you do a lot of driving, you need hip mobility. Well, because you're just like this. I don't know. Yeah, they just get stuck. They get used to being there, and your whole body's like, ugh. And then we'll scoot back towards front of the mat. This one's is going to be real interesting because I don't know how well it's going to translate. We're going to try to go back the way we came. You may need to take a few steps. So coming up onto left foot, seeing if you can lift up right leg, and then see if you can scoot back at least to the sort of standing split or three-legged half plank position. And then put your right foot down. Inhale to rise up to high lunge with the left foot forward. Exhale to chair. Inhale, rise up onto the toes. Exhale, let your heels settle down. And we will switch. Left foot back. Inhale to high lunge with the right foot forward. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reach forward with the right hand. Exhale into extended side angle. Inhale to warrior two. Straighten your front knee, lean, reach forward with your right hand. Exhale to Trikonasana, triangle. Bend your front knee, inhale, warrior two. And exhale, leaning forward. Again, you can come into this from a standing position and you can stay here and start working on your half moon right away. Or leaning forward to extended side angle, hand to the mat. And coming into your half moon practice from the ground up. Yeah, it doesn't have to be a lot, just trying to get that core activation. And then whenever you're ready, coming to our fancy move. So coming through, you can either come directly with one hand on the ground if you want to be real fancy about it, or come into more of a high hurdles ready to run stance. Lift up your left foot, bring it through, coming into a right-legged pistol squat-ish, and sit. And from here, just lifting up the hips first. On fists or hands. If you're using fists, I would suggest palms maybe facing in, so that the inside of your elbows will be facing in towards your rib cage rather than like back or out. I'm gonna come look at you from the side. Bring your hands forward just in front of your hip crease. So, yeah, so because when you lift up, your hips are going to move a little bit forward or back depending on your general stance. But I always start with my hands a little bit forward, because then I know I'm going to be able to lift my hips fairly straight from there.
Just start with them more like here.
There we go, like right there. Yeah, yeah, because now you're lifting straight.
Yes.
Yeah, that feels different.
Yes.
Yeah, I know it's kind of tough to get the placement first, because some people will do it with their hands like right in line with their glutes.
Yeah.
I'm like, I find I have to be a little bit more forward, and then I can get that lift. Otherwise, I'm like, trying to like ripple. Yeah. But yeah, try it both sides. If you weren't sure about it on the first side, try the first and second side again.
Yes, that's much.
Yeah. And yeah, hip mobility. Perfect. Ooh. What side are we on? Right side? Yeah. You can also totally just sit here and just practice lifting your leg, because that's a lot.
It is.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a really good one for knee pain to try to strengthen yonder quads. Just brace yourself with your hands. You can always lean up against a wall with that as well, and then just lift the leg. Yeah. Depending on which quad, you can turn your leg a little bit more out. My knee points in anyway, so I should be really turning my foot way out in order to actually get like my proper quad activation. Because from here, you're basically lifting above the hip level, which is kind of what we were practicing doing standing. But it's just very, very specific here, and you don't have to worry about your balance. Hopefully. You never know. Yeah. Or more V-sits. That does quads too. How are we all feeling about our elephant trunks? Happy? Ready to go back the way we came? As best as you can, lift your left leg up. Or maybe come onto your right foot first. It's easier if you come through the squat first. And then you can either come around or you can come straight through. Getting your left leg out behind you and then setting it down. So right foot is forward. Inhale to come up to your high lunge. And exhale, forward to chair. One last time. Rise up onto your toes. And let your heels settle back down. And then because I just really like the ground, we're going to very slowly come into our chair a little more. And a little more. And a little tiny bit more. Until we roll all the way back. Whee! Cross right ankle over left knee, coming into a little glute stretch here. Never enough glute stretch. And slowly release and switch left ankle over right knee. And pull your right knee towards the right shoulder. And then release both feet towards the mat. Take a big full body stretch, hands and heels reaching in opposite directions. And then settle down into your Savasana. Palms at your sides facing up, knees can be bent if you need them to be. And try and breathe as deep into your abdomen as you can. Slowly roll over to one side to come up to sitting. Big inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, lion's breath as hands come to heart. Thank you for practicing with me today.